It's important to say that these are not circumstantial deaths. I mean, migrants are dying, children are dying because of the way that the U.S. administration, the Trump administration, is treating these refugees and asylum seekers. And it's not circumstantial because we had 5 deaths since December, but also in the whole year we had another one that happened in last May. So we have 6 children dying while in detention. The conditions that we had documented in detentions are horrific conditions. This is not the America that we know. I mean, we had children sleeping on the ground, in the dirt, with no access to water and medical attention, very limited medication and health care. I think we have a human rights crisis, not only a humanitarian crisis, a human rights crisis, because at the end of the day, the borders define the nation, the character of the nation. And what we have today, it is that children are dying because U.S. strategies.
Fernando, I wanted to read to you what the acting Customs and Border Patrol Commissioner, John Sanders, said in a statement. He said, quote, "The men and women of U.S. Customs and Border Protection are saddened by the tragic death of this young man, and our condolences are with his family. CPB is committed to the health, safety, and humane treatment of those in our custody." Your response to his statement?
You know, that is sure to be cynic. I mean, the situation on the ground doesn't reflect what they are saying in this statement. If they are shown a complete disregard of the lives and the rights of immigrants and refugees. Let's remind ourselves, many of these families, many of these children are fleeing violent conditions in the country, economic depression, looking for a better life, and what they had found, it is, in this case, children dying at the border. And again, what we had documented is gross human rights violations in these detention centers. What we are seeing is a complete lack of accountability and oversight of these institutions. I think the standards that they are acting, they are not only violating human rights, but also the U.S. Constitution. I mean, they are clearly buying into this rhetoric that immigrants are rapists, criminals, and this xenophobic sentiment. And I think that is the reason why there are this treatment that they are going through in the detention centers.
And what kind of access do civil society organizations or local governments or even members of Congress have to be able to get into these detention centers and ascertain for themselves what's happening?
Well, we don't have access. I mean, and that actually became very clear after Trump got elected. In the past, we had very good relations with local Border Patrol stations and ICE officers. After Trump was elected, we saw a number of things happening. The Tornillo case, where we had children being separated from their mothers, and we didn't have access to that. Now there are other detention centers being built. The hieleras, the ice boxes, they have at least one in every detention center, in every processing center, and sometimes they're being used to punish people. If they misbehave, they will send them to the hieleras. So we don't have access. We had requested many times to go and observe what is the situation that these children, these families are going through, and it's very limited. I mean, it seems that they are hiding something, and what they are hiding is these conditions that are leading up to all of these children dying.